Ultra premium California Cabernet. You know, that's can always be a little bit of a sore spot for us. A lot of folks in California didn't handle their business properly over the last decade, and they're kind of seeing the results of that right now. But what we do make sure we point out is the cats who are handling their business correctly. And speaking of cats, Jesse Katz, that's one cat that is handling his business properly. Brilliant winemaker, nice dude, and he's got a couple great projects. You know, the Aperture project you've probably seen with his dad, Andy, and then he's got this project, The Setting, with a couple close friends of his from down here in Southern California. And the key thing here is he kind of snuck onto the scene. I mean, his resume is remarkable with, you know, stints at, you know, Screaming Eagle and Robert Foley and Chateau Petrus, and I mean, dude has made wine at some of the greatest places on the planet. So it would only, but you know, the funny thing is a lot of people can have that resume and sometimes it doesn't apply. That resume for some reason doesn't move forward. You know, I'm a business owner. I've seen great resumes, and you hire the jerk person and you get him into the store and you're like, good Lord, this does not match what I saw on your piece of paper. And it's the same sometimes in the world of wine. In this case, his resume matches what's in the bottle. Super talented dude. This is The Setting 2021 Cabernet Sauvignon, Alexander Valley. Alexander Valley, okay, yeah, that's a place, famous place for Cabernet Sauvignon. A couple big names come from Alexander Valley, a couple very famous producers that are doing okay work right now, and I won't mention their name because I don't want to get a, you know, whatever that, and non, what is it, what do we get in the letter, envelopes? Cease and desist, yes. Yeah, no, I don't want to get any of those cease and desist things from those other Alexander Valley wineries. But there are some Alexander Valley Cabernet Sauvignon wineries that have been kind of living on their laurels a little bit, whether it's expanding production, whether it's doing this, doing that. And what we tend to forget is what made Alexander Valley Cabernet Sauvignon so great. Alexander Valley can provide that punch that you get from the Napa Valley, that richness of flavor, the intensity of flavor, but you can also get a brightness and energy in the wines, a focus. And when you have both of those, it makes for a really compelling Cabernet Sauvignon that you can drink sooner as opposed to later. In this case, with The Setting, that is exactly what you have. This is a gorgeous, dark, plush, silky, refined, seamless, yummy Cabernet Sauvignon that is accessible now, but will age as well. Impeccably balanced wine from these cats. Two different vineyards for the sourcing. I forget the one actually, but the other one is the Stollmiller Vineyard. Really famous spot, legendary spot in the Alexander Valley for Cabernet Sauvignon, for Chardonnay, for years and years and years. These guys, 80% new oak, so quite a bit of new wood for 2 years, but not a stitch of wood on the palate. Man, you know, let's keep this simple. You know, this is maybe for the money, for sure. For the money, for sure, it is the best Cabernet Sauvignon produced in Sonoma County. And maybe the best even outside the money. I think you put this in a tasting, even with their other top releases and the Aperture wines and some of the Morlaix stuff and what have you, and you run that up the flagpole blind, you'll be shocked where this wine shows up. Absolutely brilliant Cabernet Sauvignon from these cats. 97 points Wine Advocate. I could give you a whole roster of other wines that got 97 from Wine Advocate, but again, I'll get one of those, the cease and desist. So I'm not going to mention names, but I will mention there is a slew of producers that sell for north of $300 that got this score or lower for their wines in the same vintage from Wine Advocate, from robertparker.com. Remarkable value here. And we're going to double down on it. So $95 to the winery. We do have a super secret too low to show price on our website of $75. Don't tell anyone, we'll get in trouble, and then we'll get one of those letters, the cease and desist thing. We'll get that again. We could get, dude, if we filmed this wrong, we would have gotten like 9 cease and desist letters just in this one like 5-minute segment. It would have been amazing. Maybe next time. Grab this wine, California Cabernet, priced right, done right, amazing, yes.